describe the atmosphere when when recording all the scenes? What did you guys do afterwards? Did you guys become a family? And what did you learn from each other? For everyone.
We're a family. We're a family.
Definitely
for
family
sure.
vibes.
I think, right, y'all?
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
We all hit it off right away, and that was this, especially our Slushy Shack gang, because we had the first couple of years together. Yeah, we had so much fun right off the bat, and then Jacob as well. Like, he's just such a good dude and so funny, so goofy, so silly. He gave everyone the freedom to kind of be themselves and just kind of goof off, which is what kind of made the absurdity and all the craziness in the show really pop off. And then we just would hang out during lunchtime, right, guys?
Always, yeah.
Yeah, Jacob's trailer, he'd always be like, lunch in my trailer, and we'd be like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Every day. Long hour shoots. It was a long days.
Totally.
Yeah.
And then we were really lucky with our crew too, because they were also just on our side, and on the sidelines we would be just trying to make them laugh, and when they'd yell cut, everyone would just be like giggling and laughing because they're just having so much fun. It was great.
It was so great.
Did you guys learn anything in particular from each other? Like, when you watch people, sometimes you just also learn acting skills, or I don't know. Did you guys learn anything from each other?
Oh, I definitely learned, like, watching everyone else, like, especially with this kind of comedy, I learned to just, like, loosen up and have fun and just try new stuff from especially these two, because most of my scenes were with these two, and the Slushy Shack was like the comedy hub. But yeah, these two were just, it was really inspiring to watch them just kind of like be themselves, honestly.
I think that there's like a huge like range within this show of like tones that we hit. So it's like we're a comedy centric, but we're also, there's dramatic, heartfelt moments. And so it's like not everyone can hit all of those performer wise, but everyone on this show was really asked to have that broad spectrum. And so it was like we were constantly just in these like master classes of like, what can you bring? Can you bring a comedy scene? Can you bring a dramatic scene? Can you be heartfelt? So it was like, I felt like it was like a constant lesson every day for like reaching our max potential.
Totally.
And that's a gift, like, every day on set was a gift.
And we're like sort of similar ages too. So to kind of be in this group of people, all like, it was a joy to watch everyone excel, because there were so many key moments and highlight moments everyone had where you're like, oh, that was so good. Not just the comedy, but like Em, you're so realistic, and you're so good at like just being, raw and real. So it's
baby.
Oh yeah. And then Margs, like that was your first project.
That's crazy.
It blows my mind.
You were
you were so grounded and so real and so authentic in your performance. It was
Mark, Todd.
Be lucky to be on set with you two for that.
Yeah, we love each other hard, y'all.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Can you tell we hate each other? Can you tell?
I do have another question for Margaret, actually. Your character was so fun. I love the obsession with vampires. Like, I love it. It kind of reminded me, I don't know if you watched The Fairly Odd Parents, when like, he's like, fairies.
My childhood, you just mind something back there.
Yes. So like, how was just that on set? Was there a scene where you were like, okay, this is kind of getting crazy. Like I'm feeling the obsession too much. Like, what was that dynamic like with you all on set?
Yeah, I had to do so much research because like Ashley's like a walking encyclopedia, and I had to do all this research to understand what on earth I was referencing half the time. And I learned some like disturbing things about like the CIA.
Oh yeah.
There were moments where Marguerite, got a little obsessed too, because I was like, oh god. I remember I'm really, really easily spooked. Like I can't touch horror with like a 10-foot pole when I'm watching TV. And I had to look up all of these local Akron, like Ohio kind of ghost story.
Oh my
spooky.
god.
And I remember it was like 10 p.m. or something when I was looking it up, and I was just like, I need to watch some Parks and Rec or something to like
something fun.
I'm too spooked.
cleanse it.
Oh my God, I love that so much.
Marguerite, I'll start with you first. Your character in this series means a lot to various communities that want to see themselves represented on screen. What has it meant to you to be a part of a project like this and have stories like this told on a network like Sci-Fi?
Oh my God. I actually like cried happy tears when I found out that the character was non-binary like me. Because that just like never really happens that often, you know? And it really took me off. Like I knew that it would feel good and I was looking forward to that, but it really took me off guard how good it felt to play a queer non-binary character and to have that be like the center piece of like part of what my character brought to the table. Like it wasn't kind of shoved off in the background. And to just be able to like stand proudly in that, I've never been able to play a queer character before, so that was just like, yeah, that was amazing and I loved it.
Oh, hi, I'm Tyra. My question is actually for M. How are you doing today?
Nice to meet you.
So I kind of relate to your character because she's like a small town girl in a new big city. And, you know, she's just making friends and trying to be there for her friend, Reggie. So tell me a little bit about the dynamic between you two on set. You guys worked closely. You were his best friend, you know, supposed lover. So what was just that chemistry like with you two?
You know, Jacob is such a chill, kind-hearted dude that despite all his Spider-Man fame, he just like rocks up and he's like, hey, so nice to meet you. And we're shooting shit already. And it's just like good vibes. And I felt super safe. And I was just so grateful to, you know, be playing like, you know, this potential romance with someone that I really trust and someone that I genuinely like. Because like when you have that base of safety, it's like you can really explore and do some fun stuff together. And like also like he would be giving me advice, like if I, you know, had a big scene and I wasn't sure about how it went over or whatever, he would like sit up and chat with me about it and be like, yeah, this is what I think, and, you know, process that stuff with me. So it was so awesome. I learned so much and I just hope we get to go back for another season. I know we're just having the season come out.
Yes, yeah. I mean, look, we all hope for the best always. That's great. Thank you.
Thank you.